Good afternoon. It is Tony from the Fiberology Lab, and this is our friend Friday with Friends. So this is our it's me. It's our second time doing this. We did it with Sissy, who is one of my good friends a couple weekends ago. And now we're going to do another good friend today. Jenn from the Little Shop of Stitches will be on here shortly. I am going to sit here for just a second and talk, just so I can get those algorithms working in Facebook. We are live on YouTube as well. And if you do come in on Facebook, you see that little scrolly thing at the bottom of the screen. You need to go ahead and let StreamYard acknowledge you and allow access to your Facebook. So when you come in, I can know who I'm talking to and give you a shout out. So, hey there, Tony from the UK. Good to see you this afternoon. It's probably dinner time for you out there, isn't it? Hey there, Miss Pam. How are you? Good to see you guys. If you don't mind, hit that share button. We love to share. Hey there, TC. Good afternoon to you. I have Jenn waiting in the waiting room. It's kind of fun. This is a really cool technology. We could have lots of people on at the same time. We're going to stick with one. Just to make sure I can handle it. If you guys have any questions for me or for Jenn from the Little Shop of Stitches, go ahead and put them in the comments and we'll make sure we acknowledge them. Hey there, Jody. Good afternoon to you from Ocean City, Maryland. That must be. I wonder if it's a nice day there. Is it a nice day there, Miss Jody? What is everybody having for lunch? Let's start a conversation. I'm having water. Though I will tell you a secret, Jenn and I did talk about having wine, but I need to eat first, and I'm sure she does too. So I don't think we're having wine today. Hey there, Linda. Good to see you. Oh, you're excited for the show. Nothing like pressure. Jenn's probably like, pressure. Oh, it's beautiful there, Jody. Thank you so much. So, I have a list of questions, and we're just going to have a conversation. It's meant to be casual, so you might see us be really silly. And if you know Jenn and me, we are really silly. And then we also have squirrels. So you never know what's going to happen, but we're going to try to keep on track. Ooh, Tony just got back from a quilt show. How fun is that? Hey, Karen from Ohio. Good to see you today. So I'm going to bring Jenn on in. Let's see if I can get this done right. There we go. There she is. It's Jenn. Hi, Jenn.
Hi, my quilty friends.
Welcome to Friday with Friends.
Thank you for having me here. I'm thrilled.
Oh, good. You can see the comments, right?
I can see some, but I'm not really sure what I'm looking at.
Okay. Well, if you see anybody you would like to say hi to, you give them a shout out.
There are a couple of names that look familiar and then a few that are new. So glad to see everybody on here.
They're stalking you. You have stalking.
Could be.
It could be. Hey, Amy from Minnesota. Good to see you. Is it cold there? So it's been cold in Minnesota. You guys don't have any snow right now, right?
Not today. No. So I watched Marsha's show last night from Be So Creative out in New Mexico, and she was talking about how odd she thought I was dressed for the last week because I have been in sweaters. Because, just 10 days ago, we had snow, and not just a little bit of snow. We had snow.
Wow. It's crazy. The weather this year is crazy.
I know.
That's crazy. I'm going to do a little close-up. We're going to play with some. Oh, close-up.
Oh, my face got big.
We're going to have fun, guys. We're going to have fun. So I thought it'd be fun just to get familiar with you and get to know you a little bit more personally. So when did you start sewing and quilting? What drove a hobby of that? Was it Mama?
Not exactly. So I do remember learning the very basics of sewing. She had an old 50-year-old white sewing machine that weighed 175 pounds, I think. And so one of the, I had to do like a Girl Scout or a brownie patch or something. So I do remember doing little itty bitty things on that old sewing machine. But honestly, the bug bit me right after grad school. So I went through grad school and I was working at the same time. And, you get into that pace where you're just go, 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 go. And then you graduate and you're like, what do I do with myself now? So I looked at my husband and I said, I'm going to go buy a sewing machine and take some quilting classes. He's like, what? So that's what I did.
Cool. That's been a while back though, right?
It has. Yeah, that was years ago.
No problem. problem. I understand. I respect that. There's Bev and Jan. They came in. Hi guys. We're just having a conversation. I'm gonna ask some questions to Jen here and kind of put her on the spot. She is prepared, sort of.
We'll see.
When did you start and open up your business?
So I used to be a teacher. Many know that. That's what the grad school was for. And I saw the world of education going in a direction that I wasn't really pleased with and knew that I was going to have to do something else with my life. So, again, looked at the husband. I said, I'm going to quit being a teacher and open a quilt shop. And he's like,
he has a standard look, huh?
yeah, you would think he'd be used to it by now, but he's not. So yeah, the little shop was born on paper the summer of 2011 and was an online only quilt shop for that very first year, and kept looking and looking and looking for the perfect spot. I had my heart on something that was historical, and that's exactly what I got. We had a beautiful building in downtown Miamisburg, Ohio. I had the best landlord ever, and we spent 9 wonderful years in that building, and will remain friends with him for the rest of my life, I know. But now we're back to being online only and making it work. So family situations kind of changed and everything. So the world changes with it.
I understand that. I'm kind of in that same logistics too. So, Connie was asking. I just saw the question. What did it say? Oh, do you use a storage unit for your fabric? So for
Oh my goodness. I have storage unit A, B, and C, plus a home studio. So yeah, depending on what it is, it either goes in this door, this kind of like what's make a deal, sort of thing.
Oh, that's cool. Let's see what's behind door one.
Yeah.
Connie says, "Are you really doing your lives from a closet?"
Yes, ma'am, I am. I am sitting on the floor in a closet and happy to be here. Now it's a walk-in closet, so it's pretty roomy. And yeah, yes, ma'am, I am sitting in a closet right now.
I think it works great for the acoustics too. The sound.
Yeah.
We'll go
Nobody's bothering me in here. There's no phone in here. I'm good.
And you have like circular lights or something, or the lighting's.
Yeah, so there is a light up above, and then I've got some floor lamps, and I've got my other lamp over here. So
That's the make me look good lamp.
yeah,
I have two.
Well, I do the best that I can kind of lamp.
Amy, she is from the Little Shop of Stitches, out of, well, technically Miamisburg, Ohio, still, right?
Yeah.
That's where she's from. Amy, if you haven't visited her, what's your website? Can you rattle it off?
Yeah, it's www.the.littleshopofstitches.com.
Well, that's pretty easy. Let me see if I can put
It
that
is. It's long, but it's really easy.
Okay, put it in the comments so everyone can see. I put it on YouTube. Oh, you did both. We're learning stuff here, guys. I didn't know what it would do if I typed a comment in there, so everybody should see that stuff. Yeah, she's more of a neighbor to you, Amy, than me, because I'm further south. She's in Minnesota.
Where is Amy?
Minnesota.
Okay.
Top of Minnesota. Minnesota. All right. What's your niche and specialty for your shop? How would you describe the fabrics you carry in?
I had to think about that one. So Tony was nice enough to give me a list of questions to think about up front. I have a very strict rule that I have to like it. And that's
and no gray, right?
Oh, well, yeah, I do bring in gray because everybody loves it. So I don't know if there's any way for me to get gold stars. My my regulars give me gold stars if I use that G word. I hate gray. Can't stand it. Yeah. So there are a few grays only because people love them. But I don't know that I have a niche. I'm not really modern, but maybe a little bit. I'm not really traditional, maybe a little. It has to make me happy.
Yep. Connie says you beautiful blues. You carry a lot of blues.
Yes. Yeah. So I will say this face comes out whenever I show up blue fabric.
And that's why you sit in front of a blue quilt.
Yes.
Oh,
I see gold stars coming from people.
See? You have regulars on. They're there. Hey, Kathy from Central Florida. Welcome today. So, what is your favorite quilting technique?
I'm I'm a pretty simple girl, although I think. Um, so here we go. There's our first squirrel of the day. So I think what I am. Do you remember the Harry and Sally movie from back in the '80s when Harry met Sally? It was
Well,
Billy
yeah.
Crystal and Meg Ryan, and I think it was Billy Crystal who accused Meg Ryan's character of being high maintenance, but thinks she's low maintenance. Pretty sure that's who I am. So I enjoy piecing. I do. I enjoy piecing. I feel like it's putting a quilt block together. Putting a quilt together is like putting together a puzzle.
Mhm.
But I do enjoy a little bit of applique. So I will say I am a topper. I don't do free motion quilting well. I have long armed before. It's not my favorite thing, but I can do it. So I like putting the colors and putting the pieces together. Now I did not do this one. My friend Judy did this one, but I like it a lot.
It's very pretty. I'm very similar. I do not like the quilting process. I can long
Hmm.
arm it, but I don't like Yeah, I'm just like you in that aspect.
Well,
I am
and the
low
squirrel.
maintenance. And I know I'm low maintenance. Pretty easy. Do you have a project you're currently working on?
Just for you.
You had to pull it
Just for
out, didn't
you,
you?
I did this. Yes. So I don't know if this is the same for you, Miss Tony, or not, but I don't get a whole lot of time to sew. So I'm running a business. I'm now spending an awful lot of time doing family things that are required. Um, so I don't get a whole lot of time to sew. But just for you, the
Good.
other day I pulled this out and I started it just the other day, and I am determined I'm going to get it done.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh my God. She's so cute.
Just for you.
What pattern is that? I've not seen that one.
It's from Zootropolis.
Oh, cute.
Yes.
Sassafras.
So
Okay.
grand plans. Of course, I'm going to get this entire quilt done. It may take me 10, 15 years, but I will get it done. So this is Scotty the squirrel
Scotty.
inside the Zootropolis book.
So cute. That's really fun. How cute.
I know.
I'm working on a squirrel block too, but it's in there. It's from oh shoot, what's the name of that company? I don't know. I'll have to pull it up. I'll show you. I'll show you another day, I guess.
Okay.
Amy says 2 jobs and a little home maintenance, no time for sewing. Oh yeah, Amy, empathize with us because we're in the same position. Yep, I hear you. Hey there, Miss Pat from Oklahoma. Just giving you a shout out. All right. So what other hobbies do you enjoy?
Well, I had to think about that one too, because at first thought I thought, well, I don't have time for hobbies, but honest to goodness, I am a reader.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I don't read, not like some people. Some people just always have their nose in a book. I read at night to put myself to sleep, so I only read like like 10, 15 minutes at night. But I have gotten hooked on this author, Susan Meisner, I believe is her name, and it was one of my quilty friends that got me hooked on her. She writes historical fiction.
Oh, fun.
So the one that I'm reading now is called A Fall of Marigolds, and she does a really good job actually of bringing together two different major events and putting them in one story. So this particular story, it actually starts with a 10-year reunion about 9/11, about what happened in New York, and then she then brings you into 100 years prior to 1911, and she takes you back to the what's the name of it? Triangle Shirtwaist Fire. It was in the garment district of Manhattan, and there was a huge fire, and and then she's bringing these two stories. Believe it or not, she's bringing those two events and putting them together towards the very end. So I'm gonna have to stay up late tonight and finish it.
Well, it is Friday. You don't work tomorrow, so.
There you go.
Wow, that's really cool. What was her name again?
Susan Meisner, and I'm not sure I'm saying it right. Meissner. Messner, Meisner.
Okay, cool. I do all my reading by Audible. So when I'm sewing, when I have time to sew, I listen to books because it's easier for me. I don't sit and read a book. I'll lose it.
Hmm.
Hey, Mary Sue, good to see you. All right. What's your favorite place to vacation? I know you need vacations, and if you haven't had a vacation, where
I
would you like
haven't.
to go?
So I had to think back. The last vacation I was actually on was probably 11 years ago,
Wow.
right before the shop opened, and we went to Virginia Beach.
Oh, fun.
I really enjoyed that. Yeah, someday would love to go back.
Awesome. Well, you can always come visit me at the beach.
That is true. I now have a friend in Florida.
You'll have a place to stay.
Okay.
uh, okay, so we're gonna ask why the squirrels. It's probably gonna be obvious.
So
Oh, I didn't grab Nibbles. He's over there.
this one Mama made for me. So as I tell this story, um, and it may actually have started the same way with you. So during the lockdown,
Hmm.
our governor closed all non-essential businesses, and I was not allowed to have customers in the store. I was not allowed to have employees in the store, but as the business owner, I was allowed to go in. And I wanted to make sure that people saw my car there, that I was checking the mail, that people knew there was a human being going in and out of there. So I went in each and every day, and in order to keep the little shop going and surviving, I learned how to do these lives
Hmm.
and did it kicking and screaming, didn't want to do it at all. Um, Started out with my quilty friends group on Facebook because I felt like that way I was hiding on Facebook. Not everybody could see me. So one day during one of these lives, and the ladies, they couldn't get out and go anywhere either. So we would have a conversation. We would do a little sale every day at noon. And one day I got distracted as I was talking, go figure, and flippantly said squirrel, just like the movie, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
The
Hmm.
Up movie with the man and the balloons in the house and stuff. And then we started talking about the movie. Oh my gosh, we couldn't remember the name at first. What was the name of the movie? Which one was it? We started talking. So then when we reopened, eventually people started
Oh my god.
bringing me some squirrels. And when I say the word some, no lie, my friend Tony, I can't even get any more in my arms. They started bringing me squirrels. And these are just a few, just a few. So we had them all over the shop when we had our shop open. Okay, y'all have to sit down. And what's really funny is that when we had new visitors, so we had them everywhere. We had them in the ladies' room. We had them at the back door. We had them on top of the shelves with the fabric. We had them all over the checkout. Some people tried to buy them. I'm like, no, you can't buy my squirrels. So we would have new customers coming into the store and visiting the little shop for the first time. We'd always show them around just a little bit. And then, they bring their purchases up to the register. And not once, more than once, several times, people would look around and go, so what's with the squirrels? So then I had to do my story all over again.
That's
So there you have it.
Well, if I get any more squirrels, I'll send them to you.
So I'm going to turn around and ask you the same question, my friend. How did you start with the squirrels? Because we are now squirrel sisters.
Yeah, we are squirrel sisters. I even wore my squirrely shirt today. So, same concept. We're live, and I squirrel a lot more than you do in a live show. It's very easy for me to get distracted because I have to read all the comments, and that just takes you one way. So that's pretty much the same thing, exact same thing. But I love the movie Up, so I knew what it was. So, and it was Doug the dog. So yes, pretty much the same. But my customers didn't give me a bunch of squirrels. I'm letting you all know right now. Don't send me squirrels. Send me wine. Uh, and I'm sure Jen could use wine now too. Squirrels. I mean, what are you gonna do with them?
Oh my gosh. So when we moved out of our brick and mortar, so we closed at Christmas time, and now I live in a closet. I brought all of the squirrels with me, every single one of them, and I haven't bought a single squirrel for myself.
You don't need to.
I don't need to.
You need to put them all in a bookcase and take a picture of them or something and use that as your marketing.
Family photo.
Squirrels, family photo squirrels. Gosh, that's hilarious. I had no idea. I just assumed you had a squirrel moment and it just ran. But it really ran.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
absolutely.
Your customers love you, and that's important. So, that's awesome. So just to wrap up, one more question. What is one unique, weird thing folks don't know about you?
So I am an 80s girl.
Yeah, me too.
And love listening to the hair bands from way back when in the 80s. I know them all, even the one-hit wonders. I can do the lyrics. I can forget what I just did 60 seconds ago, but I remember those lyrics from way back when. So yeah, big 80s rock band fan.
Which one did you go to concerts at all?
I went to a few. So still have a thing for John Bon Jovi. Oh my goodness.
He's aged really nicely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I've seen him twice, way back when. Saw Motley Crue once. I believe Aerosmith opened for them. Cinderella opened for Bon Jovi when I saw them. Jessica's on the side. She likes Poison. Loved Poison. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen Bon Jovi 6 times.
6 times.
Over 30 years though. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
now we have to wear squirrel outfits and then go to a Bon Jovi concert.
Do you know he does cruises now?
Oh, let's work on that.
Mm-hmm. And I need a vacation.
And my husband won't go with me, so yeah.
Oh, that has to be a thing.
Okay. Well, and I'll be in Florida, so
I know.
Just saying. So
okay. You may, in fact, get me out of Ohio.
So hopefully no more snow. So let's go and see all the comments are bringing. So let's see. Had you down the squirrel so I could talk with your hands. Okay. I'm just trying to read all the comments. Do you see anything you want to answer? Oh, you said Jessica. Lilia says with who? I guess she's talking about with Bon Jovi with who on a cruise.
Oh, that's Lila.
So everyone is Jessica. Yes, there might be some running around the ship chasing John Bon Jovi, but he's pretty healthy, so he won't be caught. So
yeah, he can easily outrun me, I think.
Me too. And he was a smoker. I don't know if he still is. There we go. Those are the squirrel moments we were talking about. So
which cruise line Lila is asking. So is that the question?
Just answer it. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know. He does. It's sad that I know this, but he does runaway tours.
Oh, that's perfect.
I know. So you can now run away with John Bon Jovi and get on a cruise. I have no idea what the line is, but you can get on a boat with John Bon Jovi and sit in a room while he's playing guitar up front. And
okay, we'll talk. Does anybody have any other questions you would like to ask Jen while we're being silly and goofy? Lila wants to go with us.
This has been fun.
It is fun, and that's what that's the whole point of this, is just to kind of have a casual conversation and get to know each other a little bit. We might know too much now.
Well, I don't know. Now that I know you're a Bon Jovi fan, we may have to make that a thing. So I know that the first time I saw him, I was in 8th grade.
No, I didn't see him that young, but
and I believe somewhere I still have the T-shirt that I bought at that concert. I'll have to see if I can dig it out.
Oh my goodness, mine are already in a T-shirt quilt. So, and I wore them out so much that they actually started falling apart. They were my night shoes. So I slept with Bon Jovi.
That's
Anywho,
awesome.
all
That's
right.
awesome.
So, did you have anything else you wanted to share, Jenn, today?
I am just thrilled to pieces that you had me on here. Thank you so much, my friend. I truly, we are squirrel sisters. I talk about you all the time. Someday I will get all the squirrels together and take a family photo for you.
That's hilarious. Talk a little about how people can shop with you and visit you. So we already know the web page, but let them know you have an app.
Yeah,
Live
yeah.
shows or
We
when?
do have an app, so you can download either in the App Store or Google Play. We, on a normal week, we do 5 lives throughout the week. We do one on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, 1 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday. And then being online only, we do offer local pickup for those who are in the area. We take all of the bags of goodies to our local Panera and sit down and we tell more stories for a couple hours while we drink iced tea.
Do you do that every week?
Almost every week, yeah. It's become one of my favorite parts of the week. So actually, I'm going there here in just a couple of hours. I'll be there at 2 o'clock.
Oh, fun. That's exciting. So I'm seeing if anybody has any questions. Connie says, is it working out delivering your shipments for locals at Panera Bread? I think it is. You've talked a lot about that. So how many people normally do you sit around with?
It kind of depends. So we will typically take over about a third of the restaurant.
Wow.
Yeah, last week we accidentally pushed some people over. Didn't mean to. I think it was
The
didn't mean
quilters
to.
take over Panera.
Didn't
Line
mean to.
at 12.
And somebody asked me when we first started doing these, like, well, Jen, how did you get Panera to say this was okay? I'm like, I didn't ask.
No, we just show up. And we
Yeah.
don't care as long as
So
you're spending money.
yeah, we sit and we have iced tea and cookies and stuff. So there's probably about at least 12 of us that sit there for the whole time. And then there's others that are out running errands and they just kind of run in and run out. And
Perfect. Well, that's kind of cool that you can still be in touch with your customers. So
yeah.
awesome sauce. So Jenn, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon and just having a conversation. And we've got other things planned for everybody. We're not going to tell anybody yet because we don't know, but we know we're going to do something else together this summer. And if you have any other questions, you can message Jenn. Jenn, what's your email for them to reach out to you?
Oh, it's also long but really easy. It's info at littleshopofstitches.com.
Excellent. And then if you guys have any questions for me, info@fibrologylab.com. Pretty simple. So you guys have a great afternoon. Thank you again, Jenn. I really appreciate it. You have a great afternoon. You have any questions, reach out. And remember, we are friends, fibers, and fun.